Good morning students. In today's video, we will see about the plant tissues and anatomy. In 11th standard, we have to discuss about the definition of the tissues, then types of the tissues, that is meristematic tissues and permanent tissues, different tissue systems, secondary growth in the plants, wood, cork cambium growth, then anatomy of the root, stem and the leaf. First, we will see about the definition of the tissues. As you know about the human body or the plant body, all these bodies or living organisms are made up of different organ systems. These organs are made up of a group of the cells, that is having similar structure and the function. A group of the cells having a common function and origin is called as tissue. Plant tissues are grouped as meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. Now we will see about the meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. Now in this standard we are going to study the meristematic tissues and permanent tissues, their functions and their structure. First we have to complete the meristematic tissues. The meristematic tissues are the group of the young cells. That means the meristematic tissues occurs in the embryonic condition or in young condition of the root or the stem where they are grow. Second character of the meristematic tissue is the living cells with ability to divide in the regions where they grow or they are present. The third character is they are polyhedral or isodiametric in the shape. And the most important thing, that is they are without intercellular spaces. While joining the cells, there will be no space in between two different types of the cells, so called as without intercellular space. And the most important character, the cell wall is made up of cellulose. As you know that the cell wall of the different plant or the organs, they are made up of different types of the compounds like pectin, cellulose, but meristematic tissues, the cell wall contains only cellulose. Now we will see the classification of the meristem based on the origin and the position. On the basis of origin, meristematic tissues, the first type is called as primary meristem and secondary meristem. Primordial meristem or promeristem, these are the types of the meristems based on the origin. The second classification is based on the position. Now look at this figure. In this region, in apical region, the meristem present. That means generally in younger condition, the root or the stem, they are having the cells at the apical region are called as apical meristem, and at the lateral side of the growing region, the cells are present are called as lateral meristem, and in between this apical and lateral meristem, the region is called as intercalary meristem. Now we will see the function of meristematic tissues. Now see the function. First function, in young growing region of the plant has protoderm that forms the protective covering. In the primitive condition, it has the layer of the cells which forms the protective covering of the organ. It may be root or the stem, so called as protoderm. Second and most important thing, meristems are called as procambium. Procambium is involved in the developing primary vascular tissues such as pericycle, endodermis, medullary rays, teeth are formed from the region of the ground meristem. So these are the different functions of the meristems, meristematic tissues. In this lecture, we are completed the meristems definition and the classification of the meristems. In the next video, we will see about the permanent tissues and the classification of permanent tissues.